So let's start with the numerical example in which I'm going to explain how can I find an equivalent density of the alloy, combining the densities of my elements present in the alloy. So let's be given with alloy composition is given in electrochemical machining. So there is some type of composition. We did not care about it. I'll just directly show the calculations done. The maximum current is 1000 ampere. The time is 5 minutes or 8 minutes. It's hazy over here. And we need to estimate the volume removed. So we need to estimate the volume removed. So we want to find the row total or row average or equivalent density from individual densities which are given. So this is the process we have to use. So the total volume is the summation of different volumes, and the total volume is the weight by density. So weight means mass by density. So I have written the mass by density for each of the element, and then I'm going to divide this weight of alloy, the total weight, on both sides. So what I get on the right hand side, left hand side is 1 upon rho alloy. That is what I want to find. And RHS gives me the formula. So W1 by WT is the fraction of the first element. W2 by WT, that is the mass of second element, to the total mass is the fraction by mass of the second element. And in the denominators, I have the densities. So this is summation. So xi's are fraction of element I in the alloy, and they are not in percentage. So I have not multiplied by 100. That's why you should directly take them in fraction. That means 0 point something form. And this is the final formula. That means density is equal to 1 by summation of xi by rho I, where xi is the weight or mass fraction and rho I is the density of element I. And when I want to use xi in percentage, so I can directly put 1%, 2%, 3%. So 1, 2, 3 directly. Then I just multiplied 100 on the top. So let the values of those mass, fractions, and density be given in some table. And this is for element A, element B, C, D, E, F. And this is relating to carbon. So I'll say what to do with carbon also later. But the density total will be 100 upon the xi by rho I, x1 by x2, x3, x2 by rho 2, x3 by rho 3, x4 by rho 4. So these are the respective values of those element values. And this is the final density which I have. Density is 8.632 gram per centimeter cube. So it is very close to what the highest two elements have the density of. Other all are having very low percentage in the alloy. The composition is very low. Now let's come to the formula where we are given with the volume, and so we want to find the volume, but the volume by charge is equal to this formula which we have known. So let's again do that thing where the summation was there. So this summation, so in this summation, what we need to do is, I said earlier in the previous video that the dissolution of carbon is not going to happen. And this last element where we took the density, this last element is for the carbon. So we have to ignore the carbon. I have ignored the 0.3 percentage which was coming because of carbon. So its charging or dissolution is not going to happen. And this bracket comes out to be 2 point something, and the total value is directly V upon the total charge is 4.171 into 10 raised to minus 3 centimeter cube per ampere second. So V will be, so I just do this. So I multiplied by 1000 amperes into 5 minutes into 60 seconds per minute. So I have got the total volume removed. I've just multiplied by the total charge available, that is current into time, and the total volume removed will be 12.513 centimeter cube. That is the total volume removed. So we'll stop over here. In the next video, we'll take the feed considerations and do mathematical modeling for the feed rate. Thank you.